G'day Spurs fans, Paul, a Hotspur hippie today, a little bit lo-fi today because I forgot to bring some cables with me. But I found a little creek which is nice. I'm still trying to pass the time for the next, 8 days. It's Wednesday here at the moment. The Europa League final is Thursday morning in Australia. I'm hoping to spend it with some friends, but it's an idea. We'll see how we go at the moment. And I'm getting more and more excited as each day passes along. And thankfully I've got an executive producer who I pay big bucks in Trill to watch the Spursosphere, so I don't have to watch it. So there's been some ridiculously happening as usual, even though we're heading towards a cup final. From the same sources, I don't have to name who they are, bloody hell. What we got, bit of uproar over the Crystal Palace game. I don't know what people expected with that one. Saying we should have played a full strength side. The Crystal Palace have got a cup final and they played a full strength side, so why didn't Spurs? Well, Crystal Palace weren't playing in the Arctic Circle on a plastic pitch 2 days beforehand. So I mean, that's just one reason that strikes my head. But no, not worried about the league in the slightest, not worried about it at all. The other thing I've heard is this new stat. There's a new stat for every warped narrative you want to give the season. This one's called PPG. Points per game, I think it is. And wouldn't you know, our players, our little old Tottenham Hotspur, by far the greatest team the Galaxy's ever seen, our players have a low PPG. Well, that's because we don't have any points in the league table, isn't it? It's the same thing. It's just a different way of saying we haven't got very many points in the league table. You don't have to divide it by the number of players and add the number you first thought of to come up with the same thing. In fact, I'd guess our players are around about 17th in the PPG rankings. I mean, there or thereabouts. That's just people find any old stupid reason to piss on our rainbow. I'm not having it. And what was the other one? Oh, a bit of kerfuffle over the fact that the change for Tottenham, whatever that is, protest was cancelled. But you know what? Good on them. I think there are enough fans out there that are enjoying this moment. This could be a great moment in Tottenham's history, man. Another European trophy. And I think the real fans out there are starting to, enough with all this. Enough with this sort of thing. Down with this sort of thing. I'm having a bit of fun watching the football. Why don't you just lighten up a bit, folks? I'm just looking forward to... I'm looking forward to so much, man. I'm looking forward to the game. I think we're going to smash Man United. Just the demeanour of Ange and the demeanour of our players, if that's any guidance, hey, who knows, man? But it certainly shows that we're up for the fight in this game. I think more so than Manchester United. A team we've beaten 3 times this year, with varying teams, with varying squad selection available at our disposal as well. We didn't always have our best 11 out there. In fact, I don't think we had them out once. We came close maybe. But to see a full strength Tottenham side fired up, ready to go against Manchester United, I think we're just going to be too much for them. And, all this stuff about the league position kind of denigrating our cup. I mean, I don't know if you know your history. We've only won the first division twice, in 1951 and 1961. It's not like we've been knocking on the door of the top of the table every year. A good year for Spurs, finishing third, anywhere from 3rd to 8th is typical for us. So we're not exactly a league powerhouse. That could always change. But at the moment we're not. So it was always the case through when I was supporting Spurs that, okay, doing well in the league's all well and nice and everything, but cups are where it's at. Cups are where it's at for Tottenham. And the years where we've done, where we've lifted the silverware, I don't think anyone remembers our league position. Does anyone remember us being, 10th, 11th in 1981? Up and down in the league there. I've already mentioned before in another video, 1984. We've managed to finish 8th in the league somehow, but we lost 15 games. So those league performances are just not remembered by anyone, because they're by far overshadowed by the glory of winning a competition. And we've got a great chance. And, you know, stuff anyone that's ringing up Talk Sport, or, I mean, look, opposing fans are always going to put us down. That's their job. That's their job. I don't begrudge them. I can't stand any of them. And I think their opinions are all irrelevant because they don't support Tottenham Hotspur. They support some crap team. I don't know, what, like West Ham or Chelsea or Luton Town. Who are these people? What right have they got to say anything about Tottenham that we should bear in mind? But it's our own fans that are putting us down a little bit. But I think like I say, I think the wave of euphoria, the wave of delusion, the wave of bloody glory, the Ange train is one destination, man. It's Bilbao lifting that cup. And if you don't want to be happy about it, I think it's too late. Now, there's a load of fans out there, and I think they're the ones that are being heard now, that have been supporting the team through thick and thin, win, lose or draw, all throughout the season, not just this season, but many other seasons as well. And for us out there, I think this is a just reward. Even getting to a final's cool. Obviously, I want to win the final, but getting this far, and wouldn't it be so sweet for all that times that Ange has been misquoted about saying he always wins in his second year, when he was talking about what he'd already actually done in his career. He wasn't saying, therefore, I guarantee I will definitely win this year. But I tell you what, it'd be bloody hilarious if he did. And it means he's turned us into winners. You know, if we do this, the number of times we got up to the line recently, you know, Poch had his crack at getting us up to the line, and each of those finals, Spurs weren't ready. Spurs had lost the match before we kicked the ball. And then you hear Poch saying things like trophies are just for the ego, you know, all that sort of stuff. And then, of course, Jose sacked before 6 days before a final. Now, if you listen to all the bloody experts out there, if we'd have done what they'd have said, because they're always right after all, we would have sacked Ange months ago. We'd have Ryan Mason in charge at the moment. Would we really be in a Europa League final? We absolutely no. Even if we got a good manager in a few months ago, there's no bloody way. No bloody way that a manager can get us up and running that quick and get us ready for a tournament and a final. Not a chance. So all of those people out there that are all Ange out, well, we'd be having Ryan Mason or the Bournemouth guy. He seems to have gone off, doesn't he? You know, all these lists of managers where they just take any manager that's won their last 3 or 4 games on the trot, and they say, oh, he would be better at Spurs, he knows how to set up a team, Ange is naive, he's just a PE teacher and all that. And as their form dribbles away, suddenly we don't talk about those names anymore. Bit of a dog bark over there. We don't talk about those names anymore. It's almost like they're just picking the manager of the moment instead of maybe doing what we are doing at the moment, which is planning a bit for the bloody future. And I'm enjoying what's happening at Tottenham. And this could be the start of something great, you know. One win, get this under our belt. Who knows what that will do for the club, what it will do for the fan base, drown out all these miserable sods for a start, and maybe give us a bit of hope and passion for the season that's coming up. You know, as I said, we've only won the league twice. Is that all we're going to win it? Who knows, man? That chapter, that page is yet to be written in our history, but I'm excited about it. So don't listen to the doubters, don't listen to the downers. It's come on, you Spurs, back the team or fuck off as usual, and let's get ready for Bilbao and some Europa League glory, man. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, and it'll be a worthy win. We'll have deserved to win it. Don't matter what anyone says. You know, oh, this cup, it's that cup. Well, as far as I can remember, there's 32 teams entered it, all from over Europe. A lot of them are going to be in Champions League this year. There's only 2 left. There's only 2 left. Us and some crap team with a leaky roof. So it's going to be us that wins it. If it's that easy, how come everyone doesn't win it? They don't, because it's difficult. Bloody difficult winning anything. And for us to get our noses in with a chance is bloody magnificent. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Anyway, I'm going to do a bit of exploring down there a little bit. If you see a headline, the 52-year-old Australian man was last seen in Mossman, and you know it's me. So I've laid a trail of breadcrumbs. I think I'll find my way back. Till next time, folks. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. And come on, you Spurs.